Okay, now you are at level 2. You are going to understand project life cycle. This is as important for a planning engineer to understand, as you can see that complete framework is going to be explained in this category, in this video, that how whole industry is going to operate. You understand? Either you talk about petrochemical industry, either you talk about oil and gas industry, plant shutdown, construction industry. They are going to follow this life cycle of project management. So watch it and see you next level. Whenever you are going to talk about project management, whatever I am going to share in next 5 minutes, that is the basic concept. Okay, what is the basic concept over here? Actually, project management can be subdivided into 5 different kind of phases. What are these phases? The first phase is called initiate phase. By name, it is very obvious. बड़ी simple सी बात है ना. Initiate, what does mean by initiate? To start. To initiate means to start. This is the first phase. Okay. So what we are supposed to do, this initiate. Before explaining initiate, I will explain as I told you earlier, that project is actually a partnership between different kind of parties. Like if I'm going to start a business, I need different kind of partners. Same, this project is not possible without partnership of different kind of organization. The first organization which is owner of this project is called client. The advisor organization of this project, who are expert people in technical skills, in financial skills, those people are called consultants. And the people who are directly working on that project are called contractors or developers. Okay, developers are thekedar are called, contractors are called service companies. Okay, so that's, you have to understand that how it will go on. Okay, so when story starts with initiate phase, how it will start. In initiate phase, there is only one party, client. There is only one party, client. So client is going to hire consultant. So as per the instructions of this client, consultant is going to conduct certain kind of project report studies. Like first thing is feasibility study, feasibility report. This report, either you can imagine, आप सोच सकते हैं about any project like your oil and gas project, your refinery project, your building construction project, your city development project, your World Bank, any campaign project. So the first document will be like feasibility report. Like feasibility means financial analysis, that either this project is going to give you benefit in terms of money, and technically, is it possible to build this project? Like I will give you an example. If I'm going to construct a road, is that road is feasible to go through a city? Maybe in some cases, I need to demolish many, buildings. That is not feasible. I need to demolish very, historical buildings and all that. So that is not feasible. I need to weigh out another way, right? So feasibility report is going to recommend that is the initiate phase, how project is going to start actually. Feasibility report. In that report, you are going to take analysis about finances and technicalities. Simple. At the end of feasibility report, you are going to come out with two outcomes, yes or no. If your yes is there, it means your project is going to आगे चल रहा है, इसकी सांसें चलेंगी, and you are going to compile project charter. Project charter. Now, this is actually comprehensive document in which you are going to give, green signal that my project is going to start. There are specific deliverables that this building is going to be 10 stories. This is going to be 2000 square feet area based building. I'm going to allot this much funding. Okay. So how many people are going to be part of this, this project? के कौन-कौन से partners होंगे? Major life kind of information, project charter. Okay, that's done. The first phase. Okay, and the second phase is going to start once project charter is going to, then the second phase is going to start, that is called planning phase. Now in planning phase, that is the second phase actually. So now in the planning phase, first of all, you need to start design. Okay, you have to produce design, that building design, road design, petrochemical industry design. Then you need to make estimation documents like BOQs, how much like material requirement plans, that how much cement you require, how much steel you require, how many piping you require for that project, like estimation documents. Then you are going to make stand contract. Okay, contract document, that on which conditions all these business partners, all these project partners are going to deal with each other. ये भी तो हो सकता है ना भाई, कल को किसी की लड़ाई हो जाए. Is that possible? Yes, of course. So we have to maintain that quality of project. So we have to mention all those conditions in that contract. So contract is the document, and via then bidding process, bidding documents. Like via bidding process, we are going to award this project to some contractor, ठेकेदार, service company, developer. Do you understand? Bidding document or bidding stage or bidding process is required. This client and consultant are mutually searching another party, which is called ठेकेदार, developer or contractor, to execute this project. Okay. So now this project is awarded. Award of project. Done. So new story starting over here. This guy is in the game now. This guy will be part of game over here. So after that, within this planning phase, इस बंदे की ड्यूटी क्या है? This guy is going to produce project schedule. Now you can relate it. How project schedule will be compiled? वो जो पिछली slide, please rewind yourself a few minutes back. How that guy is going to produce this project schedule? Project management, product management, Primavera P6, contract and agreement. Do you understand? And this project schedule, cash flow and resource requirement and many other requirements, documents you can produce. आप निकाल सकते हो Primavera P6 से जो भी आपको चाहिए होता है. That is another story, no problem. So now you understand what's going on. Now you understand what's going on here. ये तीनों पार्टीज का समझ आ रही है. पूरा मैं आपको समझा रहा हूं कि कैसे ऑयल एंड गैस प्रोजेक्ट चलते हैं. Okay. Now this planning phase, the second phase and the third phase is going to start. That phase is called execution phase. It is practical phase. Practically your work is going to start. What is going to happen? The majorly resource mobilization. Your all resources, your crane, your site engineers, your chemical engineer, civil engineer, whatever staff you require to complete that project is going to move on site area. You are going to set up your caravans. You are going to set up your buildings over there, temporary buildings, temporary facilities, we can say, so that you can stay there and you can continue, right? So execution phase. In execution phase, your practical work is going to start over. Okay, Momin, please don't make lines over here. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your understanding. Thank you very much. Sometime I need to disable this one. Okay, thank you. So execution work, this is the third phase. Now, during this third phase, the fourth phase is going to start. During this execution phase, your fourth phase is going to start. That is called monitor and control. Monitor and control. In monitoring, your staff like site engineers, your supervisors, your foremen are going to monitor that what's going on the site. Like, welding is going on, they are going to monitor. They are going to document that information. Okay? Like, in our school days, in our college days, even in our university days, there were monitors, there were CRs, class representatives, who are going to monitor all the class. Same, there is a site representative, site engineer hota hai, theek hai na? That is going to document everything. Kisne kitna kaam kiya, aaj excavator kitne hours chala. So that is monitoring. That guy is actually going to document each and everything on a register or an Excel sheet, something like that. So that guy is going to share data with planning engineer. Okay. That guy is going to share that document with planning engineer. Now planning engineer is going to use that data and going to compare with this project schedule. That guy, planning engineer, is going to use that data and going to compare with project schedule and going to produce progress reports. So that is why this is called control. क्योंकि progress report का काम क्या होता है? What is the objective of progress report? Is to measure performance के भाई देखना मेरा प्रोजेक्ट की परफॉर्मेंस कैसी है. So that would be called कंट्रोल करना. प्रोजेक्ट अच्छा चल रहा है, that's good. प्रोजेक्ट बुरा चल रहा है, take some decision to control project. Simple. So that is the fourth phase. As long as our execution phase will be carried on, हम जब तक execution phase करेंगे तब तक monitor control भी करते रहेंगे. And the last phase is called closing phase. In closing phase, you are going to produce final report of your project, handing over, taking over. At the end of this video, I just want to highlight that if you want to learn this full training, full advanced level, that how you can perform as a planning engineer in the industry of Gulf region, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Oman, and how you can pass job interviews. Because I know that watching these videos can leave you a lot of questions in your mind. So I am offering live sessions about construction industry planning and plant shutdown industry planning and control. So I would like to invite you in my full interactive sessions. Enroll now.